sure.
What were you saying about the CS:GO cards that have never been sold?
The what?
You said that some Pokemon cards that have never been sold.
Oh yeah, there's 3. So like, there's 2 grading scales for Pokemon cards. One is called PSA, where it goes a 1 through 10 scale, and the other one's Beckett, which that's where you got
9,
yours.
PSA is the harder one to get, right?
No, Beckett's the harder one.
Beckett's the harder one.
PSA 10s, there's a lot more PSA 10s than there are Beckett 10s. So there's only 3 first edition Charizards that are Beckett 10s in the world. And 2 of them are owned by one guy. His name's
Logan Paul.
No, his name's Gary. I think King Pokemon is what they call him. And then the other one is Logan Paul. And the story of how Logan Paul got it is it's the craziest.
They made a
shit.
video about it, right?
Yeah. So Logan Paul bought a PSA 10 off of Gary, off of King Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then he said he kept looking at it. I was like, dude, this card is perfect. So he cracked it open. He cracked that card
and it ripped
out of out of the PSA case, and then got it graded at Beckett, and they graded it a 10.
Wow.
And so now there's only 3 Beckett 10s in the world, and there's no estimated value of it because they've never been sold.
Once mine's a Magneton.
Magneton.
What do you think it'd be worth? Like over $1 million?
I would say I wouldn't say $1 million right now. I would say if he sold it in 2020, it could have been gone for $1 million. I would say, but because like Logic, I think Logic is the person who spent the most on a Charizard as of now.
600.
It was a lot, bro.
I think it was like 600.
Really?
I thought it was like 450 or something.
Like me as a kid.
Oh, okay, 220.
If I heard that as a kid, I would be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's a PSA 10 first edition, 220, and there are like 100 or so of those. Like there might even be more than that. I'm not sure, but I mean, $220,000 is insane. But there's the Beckett ones have never been sold, and apparently like Justin Bieber's I saw an interview with the Gary guy, and he was like, the amount of people that have come up to me or that have inquired to try to buy it, or he's like, I will never buy it because this is the future of all my children.
Yeah,
that's why he does it. So
yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, it is so crazy. I think it's I think it's like the coolest story I've ever heard in Pokemon. The fact that Logan Paul literally, that's the card, a $220,000 card, ripped it out of its case and got it graded somewhere else and got a perfect grade. Like potentially losing all of its value.
Yeah.
Took that risk and still did it. And then he wore it around his neck for the Mayweather fight.
That's legendary.
That shit's crazy. But yeah, I love shit like that.
Yeah, same.